Welcome back. Thank you for watching another episode of Off-Road Hub. Today I'm here with my brother Frank again, and we are going to do Rattlesnake Gulch. We're just outside of Verkin, Utah, and this trail kind of follows the Verkin Creek, or Crick, depending on the vernacular you prefer. So it's a pretty rocky trail with lots of water. We actually drive through the creek for a bunch of it, so it should be pretty exciting, and I think we might even go swimming.
Definitely.
So, yeah. But it's totally beautiful, and it's gonna be awesome. Here we go. This is probably the wettest trail I've ever been on. The water crossings aren't deep, but there are tons of them, and sometimes the trail is just in the creek. In the spring when the snow runoff is happening, I can only imagine that this trail would be pretty crazy. Maybe I'll have to come back in May to see how different it is. My brother Frank is driving here, and as I have previously mentioned, has zero off-road driving experience. Being able to drive in these less technical sections of trail was a lot of fun for him. Just back up a hair, and then give it a little bit. There you go. Oh, did I mention there's some water on this trail? I think this is the longest section of trail where the trail and the creek were one. It's pretty impressive and unique, and again, in the spring would probably be a little scary. All right, back on dry land. This trail is just several miles from Sand Hollow State Park and is a really great change of pace from the sandstone, rock crawling, and purely desert sand landscape. If you're wondering how to get to it, just follow Nephi's Twist Trail and continue up Verkin Creek. Now, if you do this trail, please tread as lightly as possible. All the water driving on this one probably puts it squarely in the sights of those that would want to shut it down to vehicles. I hope you're enjoying the festive aesthetic the FJ has. The smiley face flag was for Sand Hollow and the jack-o'-lantern snorkel head for Halloween. This was in early October. The real reason I installed a snorkel in the first place was that so in October, I could have a jack-o'-lantern snorkel head. Frank is back in the driver's seat here. This kind of driving is a lot different than what he's used to. He has a long, paved commute to work, and he drives a 2002 Honda Civic. The ongoing joke was making references to driving his Civic on the trail. So we've come to this really cool spot in the trail. Right, a nice big gorge here, and it opens up into this big rocky shelf kind of area. And there's a crack right here full of awesome looking water. So, and it's nice and deep, and it doesn't feel too awfully cold. So we're gonna go swimming. Take the plunge. Ooh. Oh yeah. Whoa. Definitely a little cool. Fresh. There's little fish biting my feet. I feel so weird.
Yes.
I've never had that happen before. All right, let's go up this crack here, and the water was nice and clear when we got here, but now it's all murky, so that's gonna make seeing rocks kind of difficult. But
hopefully we don't fall.
Very much.
Yeah. All right.
I can't see the rocks. I'm gonna kick with my toes. It's a pretty nice little swimming hole, and usually the water is really clear. That was some refreshing water. It was in the low 90s the day we did this trail. Like I said, the water is usually very clear, but the Jeeps you may have noticed earlier crossed the water upstream and clouded up the water for a little while. Getting around this tree was a little bit of a tight squeeze.
A little deeper.
Yet another really long drive in the water. If you know of a trail with more water on it than this, let me know about it. This isn't far from the end of the trail. These guys in the 4Runner just wandered down here looking for a place to camp. They didn't know where they were. I told them how awesome the trail was and that they should camp where we went swimming. But a few minutes later we saw that they had chickened out and turned around. Maybe they thought I had gotten my body damage on this trail. Well, there you have it, Rattlesnake Gulch, along the little Verkin Creek. We've climbed out of the creek bed and we're back up into the high dusty roads here near Tokerville Falls. What'd you think, Frank? Was that awesome?
I thought it was great.
Yeah, that was a good time. Great trail, big rocks, get to drive through the creek a bunch. Pretty unique in that way. Good times. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and watching us have fun on this trail. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that, and we'll see you next time.